This is Danny Johnson. I hope you enjoyed today's message. If you did, why don't you do somebody else a favor? Share it. There's someone else, man, that is just completely tormented by the things of.
All right, beautiful people. Beautiful people. Danny Johnson there. Give us a moment. Let's make sure, John, that you. All righty, all righty, all righty. Good evening, beautiful people. Welcome to BDM Discount Club, BDM Community. This is our Tuesday night sharing. We're excited to share with you. But before Jay Z and Susie and Janice, we get started sharing about BDM Discount Club and how you can save a lot of money on everyday savings, including beautiful travel, getting your oil changed, going out on your next date, going taking the family out to the next restaurant gathering. We're going to show you how to save loads of money doing that. And then we're going to show you how to make loads of money by sharing the same simple but yet powerful system. Before we get started, let's go to John Austin, the lead developer of BDM Discount Club, BDM Community. Hey, John, how you doing, sir?
Good, good. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I sure can.
Okay, great. I was having a hard time getting unmuted. So, welcome to our BDM community webinar. We're so excited you're here. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're already part of the movement, you're in the right place at the right time. Tonight, you're about to discover a bold and powerful way to transform your finances, your faith, and your future. The BDM community was created to help everyday people, just like you, unlock support for your real life needs through a community driven crowdfunding model that actually works. From groceries and gas to dream homes and world travel, our mission is simple. No one should walk alone, and no dream should be out of reach. This isn't just another opportunity, it's a movement of faith, generosity, and financial breakthrough. And best of all, it works when we work together. So sit back, take notes, and get ready to see how BDM can help you fund your vision and build a life you love with a community that has your back. Let's dive in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's kind of set the table for you. We're going to have a couple, maybe even three conversations on this evening. Number one, we're going to talk about BDM Discount Club, whether you want to travel the world or whether you just want to save money by going down to your local retailer. So that's going to be one conversation we're going to have. We're going to have another conversation about why it's so important that you're choosing the right vehicle. So I'm going to do a comparison with a another company that's in our work at home space. They have a great discount club in their own right. But I'm going to share with you a compensation model that that company and a lot of other companies use. And this is not to foo-fooey on any company in our industry. We want to see all legitimate companies in our industry do very well. It is to say that if we're going to put our time, effort, and energy in promoting any model out there, we want to make sure that we're getting the biggest bang for the buck. All right, so we're going to have that conversation, and then we're going to also have the conversation about not only the BDM Discount Club and the compensation tied to it, but you heard John just talk about crowdfunding and how. Uh-oh, give me a moment. Sorry about that. Okay. And how our model, ladies and gentlemen, could very well be the answer to the prayers that you've been praying um, to generate additional revenue with something that's real. So let's go to work here. All right. So here at BDM Discount Club, we're going to combat inflation with club purchasing power because here's the problem. We've got inflation. We've got supply chain issues that go back to COVID. We've got corporate markups. Corporations love using these as reasons to mark things up, all right, and not bring those prices down. And we've got rising costs, whether that's the cost of eggs or the cost of housing, okay? So we've got higher grocery costs. We've got rising rent and housing costs. Give me a moment. Let's get rid of that. Uh, Expensive fuel and transportation costs, increased entertainment and dining costs. You know, with everything that's going on, it's really important that we get away. It's important that we participate in entertainment, what that means for you. It's important to vacate and vacation and get away. It's important to have those family meals out or those dates out. Here's the solution: a discount club that helps you earn extra income and save more on everyday expenses. So we're talking about you being able to access a private discount network, earning cash back on everyday purchases, earning extra income, weekly commissions, a global business that allows you to expand all across the globe and access to the world. So here's our vision. Excuse me. To become the leading global lifestyle savings community, empowering our members to explore the world, enjoy everyday experiences, and unlock financial freedom by offering unbeatable discounts on travel, entertainment, local services, while creating income opportunities. I want you to hear that S there, through our exclusive membership platform. You'll understand that S, opportunities, in a few moments. Our mission at the BDM Discount Club is to enhance the lives of our members by providing access to exceptional discounts on travel, entertainment, everyday services, while empowering folks to generate additional income through our exclusive rewards and referral platform. We are committed, Jonathan, to making unforgettable experiences more affordable and financial freedom, James, achievable for all. All right, so let's talk about the discount club because it's the ultimate savings and earnings opportunity. Here at BDM Discount Club, you'll be able to unlock a lifestyle of freedom, fun, financial flexibility with the BDM Discount Club. As a member, you gain exclusive access to unbeatable discounts on vacations and hotels. So let me stop there for just a moment. When we were first BDM Discount Club first launched, I wanted to make sure that, you know, especially since I'm one of the ones that you're here sharing this message, that we really were going to be able to save money. So I love Orlando, Florida. I lived there for a few years, and it's got a special place in my heart. And so I was saying, okay, well, let me compare. If I wanted to go down to Orlando for just a couple nights stay, what would that look like going through BDM Discount Club versus going through, let's say, hotels.com? And that was the apples to apples comparison I was making. Hotels.com, owned by Expedia, BDM Discount Club. Well, folks, staying at the same hotel, Embassy Suites, in Kissimmee, Florida, right there close to all the parks, BDM Discount Club would have saved $80 a night. So a 2-night stay basically would have covered BDM Discount Club if I chose to purchase the annual membership. And it certainly would have covered it if I did the small monthly membership. Okay. So we're talking savings on everything from hotels, on flights and cruises, up to 60% off on cruises, car rentals, movie theaters, theme parks, apartments. When I say apartments there, let's say you want to go and you want to vacate for a week or 2 weeks or what have you. Instead of staying in a hotel, you want to stay in like an Airbnb or a luxury apartment. That's what that means. Okay. Local services, saving you money every day and on every adventure. Our motto here: live more, spend less, earn more. So there's savings that make a difference. We're talking over 1 million in-store discounts, whether we're talking restaurants. Folks, there's 60 65,000 restaurants, clubs, and bars that are inside of the BDM Discount Club. Over 65,000 different places that you can save money. What about if you want to play? All right, you want to go to the movies, golf, sports entertainment. There's over 49,000 options there. Shopping, over 207,000 options there. Everything from services to getting your oil change to health and beauty, e-commerce, retail shopping, travel, 1.26 million options there. Saving money on hotels, airfare, car rental, destinations. I can't wait to go through BDM Discount Club to take my animal safari, my African safari, condos, resorts, cruises, tours, and then cash back on restaurants, on travel, on resorts, entertainment, and e-commerce. Now, we're not just talking about brands that you may not be familiar with. We're talking about big brands. Whether we're talking hotels like Wyndham and Hyatt or Holiday Inn, Hilton, whether we're talking about car rental like Thrifty and Avis, airlines, Delta, JetBlue, dining brands, Applebee's, Papa John's, IHOP, Olive Garden. These are big box stores. But there's also going to be a lot of local places, maybe your local mom and pop. So this way we get to also benefit our small businesses, our local businesses. Shopping brands like Samsung and Dell, Sam's Club, Office Depot, Home Depot, automotive brands, Amco, Advanced Auto Parts, Jiffy Lube. Finally got my oil change, right? 15% savings with Jiffy Lube. Theme parks, Walt Disney, Disney World down in Florida, Disneyland out in California. And I know that Walt Disney has other properties across the globe. I'm not sure about those across the globe properties just yet. SeaWorld, love SeaWorld, Regal, AMC Theaters, all types of savings and everyday spending. Now, let me share this with you as it relates to our restaurant. So BDM Discount Club here, you can save on your meal. So a few weeks back, my older son gave me a call and he said, "Pop, I want you to meet my lady." All right, okay, all right. I'd heard of her. I'd talked to her over the phone. He said, "Pop, we want to come and come the weekend and spend some time with you." All right, cool. First night, they came in. We decided to stay in. It was my son, and I'm a widower, but I have found love again, and so it was my significant other, and it was three of our daughters. I have a biological daughter and two bonus daughters with my significant other. So we knew we were going to stay in. Wanted to do some pizza and wings and watch some movies and talk and get to know each other. Figured I was going to spend about $100 or more for the pizza and all the wings. But I went to BDM Discount Club. There's a pizza place not too far from me, and I was able to get a $50 off coupon. So I paid $20 to get a $50 off coupon. Presented that coupon, and sure enough, I got $50 off. So net, I saved $30 on what we were going to spend $100 anyway. Spent the 100, got the 50 off. Cost me $20 to do so. So net saved $30 on that meal. So folks, by leveraging BDM Discount Club, anytime you're going to be spending money, I strongly recommend go back to BDM Discount Club first and see if wherever you're going to restaurant, wherever you're going to watch movies, wherever you're going to golf or what have you, or go shop and see if you've got savings there just waiting for you. Up to 50% off on things like restaurants and meals. All right, so we've got dining discounts that give you cash back. Over 63,000 restaurants that either give you cash back or instant savings. And you can see some of the brands right there. There's also luxury brands. I'm not the luxury guy, okay? But for those of you, my lady is the luxury lady, so she loves her luxury brands. She would understand a lot of these brands that I wouldn't necessarily know, but hey, since we're looking at blending families, and I guess I better get to know these and say, hey, babe, before you go and spend that money, let's go hit BDM discount club. I know she loves herself some Coach. Let me see if there's anything else. Hamilton Beach and oh yeah, yeah, cosmetics. I got it. I got it. Okay. So folks, with BDM Discount Club, you're going to be able to unlock retail and online savings. You'll be able to shop smart, save big, exclusive savings with BDM Discount Club. Okay, so now I started off sharing that we were going to have a couple, maybe even 3 conversations. This was the first conversation I wanted to have with you. Okay, I'm going to expound upon that in just a few moments as I talk to you about um, the income model associated with BDM Discount Club. But here's what I wanted to do before I did that. Give me just a moment. Now, we are in the business here at BDM Discount Club. We want to see all companies that are in our work at home space that are doing right by people, providing valuable products, valuable services. Maybe they have a crowdfunding platform also, providing a great crowdfunding platform. We want to see those companies do exceptionally well. Here's one of the challenges. One of the challenges is a lot of people that are looking to make money online don't really know from a compensation plan standpoint what to really look for. And so what winds up happening if we're not careful, we could just all of a sudden something takes on the internet, and maybe you've got some influencers out there, you've got some big marketers out there, and they start talking about a particular product or service, and then everybody maybe tends to flock to that, and then to only find out that that compensation model really isn't the best compensation model. So if you and I are going to spend time, effort, resources in developing an income stream, we want to make sure that we position ourselves with the best type of income stream. So what I'm showing you right now, I'm not going to mention the name of the company because again, I'm not here to foo-foo on the company. Okay. I'm showing you another company that has a discount model, some of the same type savings that that we have. Now they've got a monthly subscription model, okay, just under $20 a month, and their model is a matrix. So you maybe have heard of a matrix, a 2-by matrix, and one of the things that is intoxicating about matrices is this idea that you might get some spill, that maybe if I join John Austin and I'm on his first or second level, that I don't have to do jack. And he's going to put, all these great business builders underneath me, and I don't have to do anything, and I'm going to make money. Okay. A lottery ticket. Well, the reality is it rarely, rarely, rarely works like that. Okay. So this particular model is not ours, a 2-by matrix. So it'd be like you here, and you'd have 2 positions on your first level, and you'd have 4 positions on your second, and 8 positions. It just multiplies times 2. Okay. Now, this is a model that has a discount platform similar to ours. I don't know if it's the same one, but similar to ours. Okay. But I want you to see the difference in the compensation model. All right. So if 2 beget 2 beget 2 beget 2, what happens is with a 1997 outlay, that compensation is split in this example amongst 12 levels, with each level garnering 50 cents. Okay. So if you happen to fill up a 2-by-12 matrix, you'd be making $4,000 a month. Okay. Nothing to sneeze at. Most people in our industry don't make $4,000 a month. Okay. Now, you've got a decent sized team in this example. All right. You've got 8,190 folks and a 2x12 matrix. Okay. Now, what's the challenge? What's the challenge with the matrix as you see it here? Okay. Because you're only making 50 cents, you'd have to have 40 people in your matrix in order to cover your monthly outlay. Now, with our discount club and hopefully with theirs, if you simply use the product to service, hopefully you'll save more money than what the outlay is. At least I know that's the case with us. Okay. But if you're not saving, or let's say, for instance, maybe you live in a region of the world where all of those savings aren't available to you. So maybe you're not saving as much as maybe somebody who might live in the US. Then again, you've got to have 40 people just to cover your monthly subscription. Then therein lies a challenge. Because if a person is not using the product and saving the money, but they have a $20 a month debit, if they're not making that $20 back quickly, and in many cases, they'll stop the membership. And therein lies an issue. Okay. So now let me tell you what John did. John, who has owned companies in this industry, John, who has consulted with companies with their compensation models, John, who has written compensation models for companies, he looked at the number of models that are out there, and he settled on a model that makes it much quicker for you to get your money back, okay, and then to move into profit, and then to move into large profits, okay? So right now, I'm going to focus on our discount club. So our discount club has a couple iterations. You could cover an annual cost, which would save you some money there, okay? $179 annually. Or you could do the $19.95 a month, or it might be $19.97 a month. Let's call it $20 a month. And there is a $55 initial fee. All right. So this is going to be this model right here. That's what I'm going to focus on right now. All right. Now, with our model, here's what we want to do. We want to refer at least 4 people. Now, can you find 4 people that want to save up to 50% on meals? Sure. That want to save on travel? Sure. That want to save on every time they go and have anything done to their cars or cars? Sure. All right. So that's not a hard sell. $20 a month, $55 and $20 a month. And most people that can utilize the membership, the discount part, are going to save a lot more than their $20 a month. Now, let me show you the difference. If we referred 4, and they referred 4, and they referred 4 through 12 levels. With our model, it is a sowing reaping model. With our model, it is a law of the harvest model. What do I mean by that? The first person, Abraham, that you refer, that gets the discount club from you, you're going to get commissioned $10 per month. Is that a little bit better than 50 cents? $10 per month. Now, the second person, that $10 per month is going to go up to leadership, okay, upstream. The third, you're going to get that $10 a month. The fourth is going to go up. And then the fifth and beyond, you're going to get that $10, okay? So already with you referring 3, the first and the third, you get $10. You've already covered your monthly subscription. That second one, that commission went up. Your fourth, that commission goes up. All right, but your fifth, sixth, seventh, and beyond stays with you. Now, why is that important? Because that first and that third and that fifth and beyond, their second and fourth come up to you, $10 a month, $10 a month. And their 2 and 4s, their 2 and 4s come up to you, $10 a month, $10 a month. And their 2 and 4s and their 2 and 4s to an unlimited depth. So another one of the challenges with a matrix is a matrix has a finite level of pay. With our model, it's infinite levels deep. It could be 12 levels deep. It could be 120 levels deep. It could be 1200 levels deep. Okay. Now look at this. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. And this is monthly. This is monthly. What was the matrix? 4,000 a month. Nothing to sneeze at. What is BDM Discount Club? Same numbers here. 81,000 a month. 4,000, 81,000. Now you may be saying, but wait a minute, you are assuming that 4 begat 4 begat 4 through 12 levels. That's a perfect world scenario. Well, no, it's not, because I capped it out at 12. We could go further than that. Okay. And no, well, it may not be that 4 get 4 get 4 get 4. But when you see the difference between 81,900 and 4,000, well, folks, here, the 81,900, what if you got 10% of that? You're still at 6 figures a year, $8,100 a month. Okay. So that was conversation number 2. The model matters. The way the compensation plan pays matters. Instead of me having to have 40 people to cover $20 a month, I could refer 3. My first, I get 10. My second goes up. My third, I get 10. I already have my monthly subscription covered. Plus, I get the 2 and 4s and 2 and 4s. And oh, by the way, let me throw this one at you. What if I referred one person? I referred one person. That was it. But that one person referred 4. I still get those 2 and 4s. And those folks refer 4. I still get the 2 and 4s and the 2 and 4s and the 2 and 4s. Powerful compensation model. Now, let's have this third conversation. And that is our crowdfunding model. Okay. So our crowdfunding model, with the discount club, you've got a back-end service. With our crowdfunding model, that is a donation style model. Because there is no back-end service or product that has to be paid for, that allows for more money to get paid out. So let me show you real quickly how this works. Okay. We've got a $10 gas club crowdfunding plan. The whole idea is for you to ultimately never to have to pay gas out of your pocket, but from your profits. Okay. So the way that works, it works the same way. The first, you get a commission on. The second, commission goes up. Third, you get commission on. Fourth, commission goes up. Fifth and beyond, you get commission on. But then you get the 2s and the 4s and the 2s and the 4s. So with a $10 outlay, there's an $8 payout, 80%. All right. So if we did the 4, beginning 4 through 12 levels, that would be $65,000 on just a $10 outlay with a little elbow grease for beginning 4. Now, what if I said, you know what? Let me get 5 instead of 4. But now I'm up to 98,000. Now, here's the beautiful part. I have not seen this in any other crowdfunding model. Maybe it's out there. I just hadn't seen it. The first crowdfunding models that you see here, all right, they are annual renewable. So these are annual residual income figures. So with a $10 gas club, if I referred 5 and my 5 referred 4 through 12 levels, that's $98,000 and could be a year. What if I did 6? 131. What if I did 10? See, this calculator is in your back office, so you'll be able to play around with it to figure out your plan of action, what you want to do. Okay. That's just the $10 gas club. All right, let's come away from that. We've already done the discount club. Let's go to the grocery club. That's $20. $20 grocery club. Let's bring this down to 4. Okay. So we've got a $20 grocery club. So this is designed, the $10, the $20, that's designed so that people don't have to break the bank, because we want to be able to appeal to people from all stripes, all different parts of the globe. And in many parts of the globe, $10 is a wage for a day. And so John wanted to make sure that no matter where a person was, if they had the want to, that they could with BDM community. Okay. All right. So we've got the discount club, and now we've got the grocery club. So here we go. $131 potential for getting 4 through 12 levels. But what if I decide to get 5? 196, and this is annual residual. What if I did 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10? What if I did this? Let's bring it back to 4. And I did the $10 gas club and the $20 grocery club. We already saw that the discount club could be $81,000 a month. Okay. All right. So look at the potential here, folks, with a $10 and then a $20 grocery club. $30. $30. Let's add on the $50 car club. Let's just look at that by itself initially. So you see the potential here. We're into the multiple 6 figures with a $10. I'm sorry, multiple 6 figures potential with a $50 gas club. Let's add the $10 gas club there, that car club I meant to say. Let's add the grocery club. Look at this, folks. And this is annual residual. And if I did 5 instead of 4, or if I did 6 instead of 4, or if I did 10 instead of 4, but my folks did 4, getting 4, getting 4. And so maybe it didn't work like that perfectly, but maybe I go to a 15th level instead of a 12. Maybe it didn't work like that perfectly, but I go to a 20th level versus a 12. And we haven't even added the travel club and the house club. So folks, if you did all of these clubs out of pocket, you're talking less than $500. So let me tell you what I would do. If I'm looking to actively build, I would want to start off, if I had the resources, with all these clubs, which is like $500 and a monthly subscription there of $20. And then I would teach my folks to do the same. And if we came anywhere close to that, folks, look at what we're talking about in terms of monthly and then annual potential residual income. Do we have to have it mastered perfectly to make some really good money with this model? No. Let me finish with this. Let me talk about our elite clubs. So our elite clubs, this was another conversation. Our elite clubs is really designed for those that either want to start off at higher levels. A lot of times in the work from home space, you've got a low outlay offer designed to bring the masses to the table. The challenge with a $20 a month offer alone is it can take some time for that to build up. So then you have some models that offer medium and high ticket offers. The problem with many of those is they don't have smaller offers. So they kind of just cancel out the smaller guy, the smaller guyette, the person that doesn't have a lot of resources to get started. Here at BDM Community, we're casting a very wide net. So if all you had was $10, you could do our gas club. If all you had was $20 a month, you could do the BDM discount club. If you had all of that and you wanted more, This is where the elite clubs come into play. So with our elite club, again, the crowdfunding platform, 80% payout. They all work the same in terms of how they pay out. First, second goes up, third commission stays with you, fourth goes up, fifth and beyond stays with you. Then you get the second and fourths coming up, the second and fourths coming up. What if we did the elite club $500 donation? All right, look at this, folks. Look at the potential earnings just on that. Four getting four. So here's what I would do. I would get started with those other clubs, get my team, nice and going and growing and them starting to make some money. And then we would look to upgrade $500 club. What if we did the $1,000 club? Elite 1000. All right. That's just the Elite 1000. But the way I would do it is I would stair step it. So if I'm at Elite 1000, I would have done the Elite 500 and I would have coached my community to do the same. And so now when you add these two, wow. And don't forget what we've done over here. Don't forget this. This is all in addition to. This thing goes up to $20,000, folks. I can't show that too long. Too much money. Don't want to get in trouble. So, folks, here's the point. Whether you have $10 or tens of thousands, you have a home at BDM Community. Whether you want to travel the world or you want to save money on your next oil change, you have a home here at BDM Community, BDM Discount Club. And then if you want to transform to become the best version of yourself, then you want to stay tuned to not only our Tuesday and Thursday nights, but our Sunday night Zooms. Our Sunday nights, we focus on personal transformation. So what do you want to do if you are visiting with us? You want to get back to the person that referred you to tonight's sharing. Ask them for their BDM Discount Club link. Register, come inside. When you come inside, give me a moment. Spend some time here at the income calculators. This is what we were going through. The 6 clubs is where I was showing you, the gas and the discount and the grocery clubs. The elite clubs are those larger clubs that I just shared with you. And if you wanted to compare that again with more of your standard compensation plan and why you would want to plant your flag here with BDM Discount Club, BDM Community, you can see the difference there. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to give it back to John for John to have any closing remarks. John, is yours, my friend.
Well, thank you, Professor. And you can leave your screen share up if you like.
Okay.
I joined network marketing at the age of 14. You may have heard your parents or grandparents say, when I was a kid, things weren't so easy. And that was even true for me. When I joined Amway many years ago, I worked hard. I had weekly meetings. My upline Diamond was driving 160 miles one way to do presentations for my team. And after 6 months, my monthly check was $3 and some change. Now, when you consider I bought a starter pack, I had monthly auto ship of products, and I even bought a new suit from my Amway store, $3 wasn't much to show for it. Most people today are still working outdated compensation plans that only pay you pennies on the dollar. But tonight, you've seen a better way. A lot of folks in this industry have never earned $100, but when they do, they often are hooked for life. Now, it might also be interesting to know that over 50% of the network marketing millionaires that I have interviewed didn't join to earn millions. They needed an extra $300 to $500 per
Mm.
month to help take care of immediate needs. And when they reached their goal, that was the catalyst that changed their lives forever. Now, I've been wearing a lot of hats during the startup phase of BDM, most of which was building infrastructure. The next phase for me is to help our members make money. Back in the late 70s, I joined a new company, which I believe was the first discount club to exist in network marketing. Monthly membership was $100. They had a similar compensation plan, and some of the leaders created a blueprint, which, if followed, could earn you $100,000 monthly. I was one of the few who achieved that goal, but you just saw how a $20 monthly membership, and that's 1/5 of what we paid back then, but you just saw how a $20 monthly outlay can pay you $81,000 a month, and it doesn't have to stop there. But what I know from experience, if I can help you earn $100 and then $500, that will be the catalyst that will help many of you go on to earn life-changing income. And we will be creating a leaderboard so that those of you who are working will get global recognition. But with that, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you've seen the heart behind our BDM community. It's about people helping people, faith in action, and building a life of freedom with the support of a like-minded community. Now, you have a decision to make. You can walk away and life stays the same, or you can take one small step that could change everything. Whether you're looking to cover gas, groceries, travel, a car, a house, or you just want to be part of something bigger, the time is now. Join the movement, share the vision, and let's build a future where everyone rises together. We believe in you, we're here for you, and we can't wait to welcome you into the BDM community family. Let's make it happen together. God bless and have a good night.